Hey guys, it's Dr. Jacqueline,
And Misha.
and we're here with another segment of Bridging Black Love. And we had a great topic brought to us by a young man, a viewer, and it's what's the ideal personality to balance your life?
Let me take a deep breath on that. I think these days he might need to be a little bipolar. No, I'm just kidding.
I concur.
Definitely someone who is not emotional but very emotionally intelligent. So has a high level of emotional intelligence but manages emotions well. Um, I'm a very emotional person, although I'm not very over the top in the way that I emote. So a personality like that would not fit well with me. Balance is very important to me. Um, I can get down with the ratchet and the classy and all these different things. I kind of need someone with a similar personality in that way, or at least just looks at me and smiles when I'm doing me. He doesn't have to be the same, but he definitely needs to be very tolerant. Um, Other than that, easygoing, go with the flow kind of person for me. Definitely not my opposite. They say opposites attract, but I think for me, not so much.
Okay. Yeah.
At
Oh
least
my God.
I should stop attracting those opposites is what I should say.
Wow, for me, wow, wow, wow. It's interesting. I kind of felt what you were saying about being bipolar. I feel like, wow, like lately my emotions are all over the place. So if I had really thought about it, the type of personality that I would like um would have been somebody who's opposite of me. But right now what I think that I need is somebody who's calm. This has been I'm in a tumultuous phase of my life at this point. So I need someone who is calm, who is steadfast, and who can be my anchor in life. Um, who will balance out some of those difficult times, and I can balance out his difficult times. You know, I really would like somebody that I'm in tandem with. That sometimes, they're the yin to my yang, and I could be the yang to their yin, and it just depends on the moment. But somebody who is calming and who is peaceful, and we really have a tandem, a give and a take, because it's really, I emote so differently depending on the day, depending on the situation, and so I need somebody who can really balance that. Also, too, I need somebody who's open, who's very open-minded, and
Yes.
also has that emotional intelligence. I can switch it up day by day, and I need them to understand that, I am who I am. There's certain things that I like to do, and I just want them to be okay with that. I need someone who's very confident in himself to understand that if I post a selfie or if I post a picture in a bikini, that it's okay. You know, Not everybody can handle that. I'm glad that my ex was somebody who I really felt like was calm and was that anchor and who understood me. It's very hard for me to find people who I feel like understand me without labeling me as something. And
Right.
so that's what I really need, somebody who's a calming force and an anchor.
Right. And definitely for me, I would add non-judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I definitely would not do well with someone who's judgmental. I got a lot going on in my life, and like I need somebody who we're human, and who allows me to be human. Because there are gonna be some days where you're gonna be like, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and then there'll be days where you're like, yeah, this is my person.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely needs to be a non-judgmental kind of guy. And I do tend to, I think, at least recently, attract those who are not very judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that kind of allows me to fully be myself, versus me keeping me to myself, because I don't want to be judged. Yeah. So yeah, somebody is not judgmental.
Yeah, I think that's really, really important. Um, you know, I've met all kinds of people. I meet all kinds of people all the time. And the person I gravitate toward is somebody who's just really confident, not cocky, not arrogant. I love confidence. Confidence. I recently went out with a guy who was so arrogant. Like every other word that came out of his mouth was how wonderful he was and how everybody else sucked. How smart he was and how dumb everybody else was. How much more intelligent he was versus everybody else. And I was like, that's not a cute look. But I just, yeah. So I just want somebody who's confident, who's knows themselves, and is open. And like you said, non-judgmental. And so that's really, really important to have that in my life for me in order to have a successful relationship. So, you know.
I wanted to go back to something you said about very calm. And then I thought, would somebody just always calm be compatible?
Oh,
like,
no.
or would that, no, I mean, like literally like just resting. Is there a resting bitch personality? Like, is there a such thing?
Well, you knew my ex, and you knew that he can get rowdy when he wanted to and when he needed to. But he was a calming force in my life.
Right.
So I don't want somebody who's like stoic and they're just like, you just run all over them. They're stoic. They don't, they don't have any kind of flexibility. They're just like, we're not going to work out. But somebody who knows how to, commandeer the ship and who can get this anchor together and who is calm in situations where I'm crazy. Because because you've even had to wrangle me back in sometimes and you'd be like, Jack, you're doing too much. And I'd be like, I'm not doing enough, Misha, I'm not doing enough. And so, just somebody who's calm in that regard, not anybody who's a pushover, not stoic, not easily pushed over, just somebody who's got that temperament, whereas, like if I'm going crazy, he could be like, oh, babe, calm down. But if he's going crazy, I can be that force for him. I really want it to be copacetic because nobody's going to be the same 24/7 forever. We just need to be able to take care of one another.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know. What's your ideal personality that can balance you out? Because there's a lot of interesting people in the world. I'm quirky. So tell us your thoughts and be sure to follow us at Bridging Black Love on both Facebook and YouTube.
And Instagram.
Yes, thank you, girl.